This is my physics video assignment. Ta-da! A car accelerates uniformly from rest at the rate of 2 meters per second squared for 6 seconds. It then maintains a constant velocity for 30 seconds. Finally, the brakes are applied and the vehicle slows down at a uniform rate and comes to rest in 5 seconds. So the question asks us to find A, the maximum velocity, and B, the total displacement. Now this question doesn't really require all that much assuming, but what we first need to do is figure out how fast the car gets up to, then how far it goes to that speed, and then after that, how far it takes it to stop. Calculation time! Alright, so our givens. Our first acceleration is 2 meters per second squared. Then it takes 6 seconds. The car is cruising for 30 seconds, and the time for the deceleration is 5 seconds. That all adds up to a grand total of 41 seconds. Alright, so we're going to find the maximum velocity. That's v2 equals v1 plus acceleration delta time. Next, 0 for v1, since we're starting at 0, 2 meters per second for 6 seconds. Next, 12 meters per second squared times 6 seconds is 12 meters per second. It's our maximum speed. Next is our second velocity is negative. So 0 equals 12 meters per second. And no value for the acceleration yet. 5 seconds. 12 acceleration times 5 seconds. Everything divides by 5 seconds. And so 12 divided by 5 is 2.4 seconds. It's decelerating. It's in the negative. Now our total displacement, 30 seconds at 12 meters per second. Then 6 seconds at 2.0 meters per second squared, and 5 seconds at negative 2.4 meters per second squared. Okay, first we're going to figure out the longest distance. So that's Vt equals d. That's 12 meters per second for 30 seconds is 360 meters. Next, our second displacement, v1 delta t plus 1/2 acceleration times squared. 0 for the first term, half of 2 meters per second squared for 6 seconds. That comes up to 36 meters. Okay, so d3, v2 delta time plus 2a delta time squared. 0 for the first term times, well, that gets removed. And 1/2 acceleration, which is negative 2.4 meters per second squared for 5 seconds. That adds all up to 30 meters. There's 360 meters plus 336 meters plus 30 meters. We add that all together. It's 426 meters. 4.3 times 10 to the 2 meters. Now, question 20 says, using graphing methods, check the value from question 19. So, this is drawing a graph. This originally took 5 minutes. It was a slightly long process doing this. So I've sped it up so this can be seen a little bit better. So this is the graph. Now, each of these blocks is 50 meters. Those a little bit to the side, they're about the same. So we got a little bigger on the bottom, that comes up to 40, one up top, 45. Those two is 2 times 10, 20 meters. Then we got 5, and 15 meters. And okay, so we add up everything here. All the values get added up, and you come out with a grand total of 345 meters, which you can round to 3.4 times 10 to the 2 meters. Plus or minus 5. Alright, so this is the end of my kinematics, physics, motion video thing. Alright, so I will be posting this to YouTube, and I'll eventually make a video with links to the rest of these videos once they are made. So, goodbye for now, everybody.